And we welcome you back inside of Spencer Middle School's gymnasium as we get set for match number 2 here on 8th grade parent night. And it will feature the Yellow Jackets of Spencer Middle School and the Calhoun County Red Devils. Calhoun County defeating Gary in the first match in straight sets, 25-18, 25-21. And we are ready to go here in match number 2. Yellow Jackets start with the possession. Lacey Whiting, the 7th grader, on service for the Yellow Jackets. Again, 8th grade parent nights as before this match. 5 8th graders, Lexi Mitchell, Anna and Leah Tolley, Casey Mace, and Jaden Jones were honored before this match. Calhoun County possession. Briley Wilson serving. And missing on that one. So Calhoun County looking to go 2-0 in its 2 matches with the Roane County Middle School opponents. Now serving for the Yellow Jackets, and I tell you what, we saw a lot of that in the Walton-Spencer matchup as the 7th grader Joplin Harlan, let's say she can serve the volleyball. Working on that jump serve and ripping it across the net. And boy, this is going to be an adjustment for Calhoun County as Harlan has a cannon of an arm, and it's accurate as well. 4-1 quickly in favor of the Yellow Jackets. A pair of ace serves for the 7th grade Harlan. And here comes another one, and that just hits right off of the hands of McLean on the front line. So Calhoun's going to have to regroup and reset here and find these volleyballs coming across at lightning speed. 3 straight for Harlan, and that's one of the things that you can do is wait for a poor serve, and Calhoun County feeling pretty good that they don't have to see that one again for a while. 3 aces, though, for Harlan, and that gives Spencer a 5-2 lead early. Yellow Jackets like to work offense. Mitchell set it up nicely that time for Ava Burwell, the 7th grader, unable to kill that one across, though. A quick offensive possession for the Yellow Jackets. McLean's going to touch it across. Mitchell gives it right back. Now Mitchell is going to set it up to herself. A great swing, timed it right, and that one killed to the floor. Quick substitution for Calhoun County. Addie Collins checking in to replace Kylie Caudill. Burwell serving across. McLean handles it, touched right back across, though. And I believe they're going to say that Anna Tolley may have got a hand in the net there. That will be the call. 6-4 Yellow Jackets. Leah Tolley checking in for the Yellow Jackets. On service is Stearns. Mitchell sends it high into the sky. Bumped across by Jones. Given right back now by Calhoun County, and that one goes a little too strong for Stearns. Now one of those 8th graders, Casey Mace, checking in. She will replace Lacey Whiting. Lexi Mitchell serving for the Yellow Jackets, leading 7-4. Set number 1. Backline serve, and that will be an ace as it hits off the side of the hands of Rogers. Rogers a little frustrated with herself there. And Mitchell lines up another serve. Strong serve across, and that one unable to be handled again by the back line. So Calhoun County just got to take some deep breaths here and see these hard-hit serves coming across. Snodgrass unable to handle that one from Mitchell. The lead is 9-4 for the Yellow Jackets. Another one sent across. That time Snodgrass able to dig it out. McLean sends it across just to the right side of the yellow line, though. And that's all Calhoun County's coach wants to see. Timeout on the floor for the Red Devils. 10-4. Spencer Middle on top here. Set number 1 as the match is underway here at Spencer Middle School on Facebook Live. You're watching WVRC. We welcome you back to Spencer Middle School's gymnasium, the hangar we call it. Old Spencer High School middle school volleyball action here on Facebook Live, WVRC. Glad you could join us. Calhoun and Gary squared off in the first match. It was Calhoun 25-18, 25-21. Right now, on 8th grade night for Spencer Middle School, they are up big in set number 1 over Calhoun County. 11-4 is your score. Lexi Mitchell, one of those 8th graders honored before this match, still in serve for the Yellow Jackets. She has been strong the last 5. Collins tries on the back line to handle that serve, unable to. Collins had a great end service game in set 2 in that victory over Gary. She got almost all the way to the end. 3 straight aces for Collins in that Gary victory in the second set. Mitchell serving to the back line. That was Rogers. Sent across Tolley. Over to Harlan, and it's sent across. A little bit of offense on both sides now. Here's an opportunity on Jaden Jones, and that one blocked by the front of Calhoun County. Good defense by both Stearns and Kyla Meyer. Snodgrass will check out for Calhoun County. Checking back in is Briley Wilson. Good service for McLean. She's got good speed on hers as well. Mitchell on the back line. They'll have to send it across just barely. Calhoun gives it right back. Now Jones sends it over. Mitchell over to Jones. Tolley squaring it up. Rogers with the dig. Pushed across. Tolley, a nice dig. Over to Jones. Tolley two-hands it. Calhoun on offense. Send it back line. Jones to the front. Here's Tolley. Two-hands it over towards the side, and it is out. Good offensive possession, though. Good opportunity there for the Yellow Jackets. Good back and forth for both of these teams. McLean ripping it across, and that is in. That's an ace for Faith McLean. (12-7) Yellow Jackets leading here in the first. Mitchell on the back line, up front to Tolley. Now Jones will bump it across. Rogers on the back line. Stearns sends it back line for the Yellow Jackets at the net. Here's a good touch by Tolley. Set up beautifully by Jaden Jones. And Anna Tolley with some finesse on that point. 13-7 Yellow Jackets on top, and Jones will rip it to the back line. McLean able to handle it. Calhoun sends it back over to the Yellow Jackets. Harlan sets it up for Tolley. Two-hand back line, McLean up to the front. That one going to be quickly touched over by Stearns. Harlan's going to send it over. Two-handed bump over to McLean, and that one right into the front view of the camera and out of play. Loving the hustle from both these teams, though, defensively. After Calhoun was a little shell-shocked by some strong serves, they were able to come back a little bit. That one got on to Collins quickly. She's laughing it off, thank goodness. That one caught the wrist and then went right up into the noggin of Collins. She seems fine, though. Strong serve by Jones. Sends it back line, and Stearns unable to get that one up where she wanted to. Good effort over on the far side by Briley Wilson, trying to pull that one off of the floor. Spencer Middle School has some serious servers here on their team. McLean able to handle that one, and then some no communication problems up front for the Yellow Jackets as that one falls harmlessly to the ground. Collins will get a breather for the for the Red Devils. Kylie Caudill coming back in. And Meyer on serve for Calhoun. First serve for Meyer, opportunity. That one, what you would consider a snap hook in football, a little bit out of play. Yellow Jackets leading here in set number 1, 17-8. Serving for the Yellow Jackets, Anna Tolley. And that one goes right between two backline defenders as McLean and Rogers did not talk it over. It's one thing about volleyball, you have got to be talking at all times. Yellow Jackets with a 10-point lead here in set 1. Tolley, front line, good job by Stearns. And Stearns set up by her teammate. Good kill shot opportunity, dug out though by the Yellow Jacket back line. Jones front line, Harlan sends it to Casey Mace with a shot attempt, and the kill is good for Casey Mace, one of those 5 8th graders honored before this match. And it's 19-8, Spencer Middle on top. Timeout on the floor for Calhoun. We'll take it with them. 19-8 Yellow Jackets. Set number 1, you're watching live streaming coverage of middle school volleyball action on WVRC. Welcome you back to Spencer Middle School's Gymnasium. We're in set 1, match number 2, Calhoun and Spencer on 8th grade parent night for the Yellow Jackets. 19-8 the lead for the Yellow Jackets. They've had some strong service opportunities here, and Jaden Jones unable to slide underneath that one. 19-9 the score in favor of the Yellow Jackets here in set number 1. Stearns on serve for Calhoun County. Here's Harlan. Strong shot across with 2 hands. And that will give possession back to the Yellow Jackets. Casey Mace ready to serve. One of 5 8th graders here tonight, honored before this match. Mace, high, shallow serve, and that one hits off the side of the wrist of the Calhoun defender there. Just a miss hit by Caudill. Substitution ready to check in, Kaylee Cunningham. She'll replace Caudill for Calhoun County. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Waiting to see, so it will be Caudill checking out, and it will be Cunningham checking in. 21-9. We're making sure we're getting the correct people in and out. Okay, so it will be Caudill coming back in. Cunningham will check in. She'll replace Meyer instead. Casey Mace serving for the Yellow Jackets. 21-9 the lead for Spencer here in set 1. Mace sends that one on the line, and that one will drop in for the ace. The lead 22-9 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Spencer and Gary will face off in the nightcap here, the third of 3 matches. Next serve, that one missing shallow by Mace. Now Snodgrass will set to check back in, and she will replace Caudill. Or will she? Nope, she will replace Wilson instead. And Snodgrass will check in to serve for Calhoun County. 22-10 the lead for the Yellow Jackets. Mace checking out for the Yellow Jackets. Lacey Whiting back in. Serve up for Snodgrass. Tolley, front line to Harlan. Sent across by Mitchell all the way back to that back line. Quickly across. Harlan, Burwell will tip it across. Will it stay in? No, just missing the yellow line. Point to Calhoun. Service for Snodgrass. Tolley digs it out. Kill shot. Dug by Burwell. Harlan gives it right back to Burwell, and she will kill it. Right down the middle. Stearns diving after it. Had a touch on it. And the Yellow Jackets to within 2 points here in set number 1 of victory. And this is the one you want on service for the Yellow Jackets. The strong service of Harlan. Jump serve, and that one goes opposite side. Will it stay in? Yes, just barely catching the yellow line. Opposite side. And Harlan doing some praying there. Set point now for the Yellow Jackets. Harlan sends it to the sky, and that one hits the bottom of the wrist, and that one hops the net. So Calhoun County still alive at the moment. Caudill will finally check out. I'll try to get her out of the match 2 times. And back in will check Addie Collins. Still set point for the Yellow Jackets. Mitchell, front line. Kelly sends it across. Mitchell back up top. Kelly with a chance, and I think that may be a lift. It will be, and the Yellow Jackets still alive. But yet another set point opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Can Collins continue to serve well for the Red Devils? Mitchell sends it over, and that one bumped across. Backline Snodgrass gives it back to the Yellow Jackets. Tolley. Kelly high into the sky. Mitchell going to try to end it here, and she will, as Rogers unable to handle that kill shot, and it is over here in set number 1, 25-13. Strong service, great defense, and some offensive opportunities for the Yellow Jackets, giving them the 25-13 victory in set number 1. We'll take a break, be back with set 2 after these messages. You're watching live streaming coverage of middle school volleyball action on WVRC. And we welcome you back inside the gymnasium here at Spencer Middle School. Tri-match here on 8th grade parent night for Spencer Middle School. Right before this match, 5 8th graders for the Yellow Jackets: Lexi Mitchell, Anna and Leah Tolley, Casey Mace, and Jaden Kelly honored. Calhoun County and Gary squared off in the first matchup. It was Calhoun taking the victory in 2 straight sets, 25-18, 25-21. Spencer Middle School getting the best of the Red Devils in the first set here, 25-13. So we're ready for set number 2 to begin. And it will be Calhoun County serving first here in this second set. Briley Wilson. And we're ready to go here at set number 2. Briley Wilson. She was strong in service in that first set against Gary, and a good, strong serve to begin the second set here against the Yellow Jackets. And that will get Calhoun County on the board first. Wilson going opposite side now, and that one missing. Over the yellow line on the left side. Quick substitution. Wilson checking out, Snodgrass in for Calhoun County. Serving was whited there, and that one sent back immediately by Calhoun County, and Kelly tried to dig that one and sent it out into the hallway. Calhoun County leading 2-1 early here. Serving now, Kylie Caudill. Here's Burwell, the kill opportunity. Rogers saves it to Stearns. Harlan sets it up, and it just trickles over the net. Good effort that time by Kyla Meyer. That one came over the net unexpectedly. Yellow Jackets back on serve. Harlan, and she will rip that one down the line, and that one catches the yellow line again. It just dies out of the air as soon as it crosses the net, and those things are very difficult to handle. Working on the jump serve, that one is going to be sent deep and a little bit to the left. So back to the Red Devils it goes. Back and forth we go early in set 2, 3 apiece is your score. Rogers serving now for Calhoun. That one missing short. And possession yo-yoing back and forth here. Burwell set to serve now for the Yellow Jackets. Clean serve over towards the far corner, and that's good. That's the one thing that the Yellow Jackets did very well in the first. They had 3 separate servers who were very hard to handle for the Red Devils. Next opportunity, Burwell. Collins gets a hand on it, and that one sent up into the crowd. Collins, I tell you, you got to enjoy the facial expressions of Collins no matter what. 6-3 the lead here in set 2, Yellow Jackets, and this is going to go out of play. That one hits off the inside of the hand, and it just spins out of play for Burwell. Burwell will check out. In comes Leah Tolley for the Yellow Jackets. Now Snodgrass out, Wilson coming back in for Calhoun. McLean ready to serve for the Red Devils. She's got a good, strong service. First shot, that one hits off the side of the wrist of Harlan, and I'm telling you what, Anatoly almost went diving into the Yellow Jacket bench to try to keep that one alive. A little more than sacrificing the body. 6-5 the lead for the Yellow Jackets. McLean, and that one just missing. And it goes back over to the Yellow Jackets. Casey Mace set to check in for Whiting. And Lacey will check out. Lexi Mitchell set to serve for the Yellow Jackets, leading 7-5 set 2. Yellow Jackets took set 1, 25-13. Mitchell was very strong in service in that first game. First serve goes to the back line, and the lead official tried to tip that one across. (8-5) Yellow Jackets. Next service for Mitchell. That is deep on the back line. That one might have gone out of play. And you can see the frustration on Rogers' face. She realized where she was. Too late. 9-5 Yellow Jackets. Again, Spencer and Gary will square off in the nightcap. in-county matchup. Mitchell sends it back line. Collins does a good job with it. Now Caudill coming in to try to grab it. Actually, that was Wilson. She tried to feed it across the net, couldn't get it. Stearns and could not get to it. 3 in a row now for Mitchell on serve. Mitchell rips that one across, catches the net, and drops in. And that's one of those lucky serves. But it is an ace for the Yellow Jackets, extending their lead out to 6 points now. Fifth serve for Mitchell. That one goes into the net, and it is cleaned up. Oh, I thought it was going to be out, but someone goes across the line. Great effort again, though, by Calhoun County. 2 of them went diving in there. Stearns, followed by Wilson. Strong service here for Lexi Mitchell, though. 7th opportunity. That one goes strong. Collins ducked underneath it, and Rogers very wisely lets it go. But Mitchell, a very nice service opportunity, gives the Yellow Jackets a 6-point lead. Collins checking out. Caudill in for Calhoun County. Meyer serving now for the Red Devils. Tolley over to Kelly. Now here's Anatoly. Double hit there, and she will get the point as McLean tried to come in there quickly and late. Didn't get the hands around. Now Jaden Kelly, one of the 5 8th graders. Boy, a strong serve for her as well. Well, you got the speed of service by Kelly, by Harlan. Speed and accuracy for Lexi Mitchell as well. Very tough service to handle. Kelly rips another one back line. McLean able to handle it, though. Rogers sends it across, bumped right back. Caudill gives it to the Yellow Jackets. Harlan sets it up. Tolley 2 hands it across. Calhoun gives it right back. Another chance. And Tolley loads up on one, and she will set it across again. That's as good as a block for Tolley. I'll tell you what, quick jumping ability for Anatoly. 15-6, Kelly. Back line to McLean. It'll be sent across. Harlan 2 hands it right back. This one's going to hit the net, stays with the Yellow Jackets. So Lexi Mitchell with great service opportunity. Now Jaden Kelly, and a timeout for Calhoun County. 16-6, Yellow Jackets on top in set number 2. You're watching middle school volleyball action on WVRC. We welcome you back inside the gymnasium here at Spencer Middle School. Match number 2 on WVRC's Facebook Live site. Calhoun defeated Gary 2-0 in set 1. Spencer Middle took set 1 here in the second match against Calhoun, 25-13. Yellow Jackets up big, 16-6 in set number 2. And another strong serve by Jaden Kelly. I don't think anybody saw that one. It's called in, though. I couldn't tell where it was. I'll agree with him. 17-6. And Kelly continuing to serve well for the Yellow Jackets. One of the 5 8th graders honored before this match. And she will have another ace opportunity as McLean on that back line. She's handled most of them. Every once in a while, she's unable to get those hands down, though. Lead out to 12 here in set 2 for the Yellow Jackets. And that one just tipping the net, and I think that altered where it was going, and Caudill had her hand set for where it was going to be, and it ended up somewhere else. Kelly this time a little low on that one, but good service yet again by another one of the Yellow Jackets as Kelly extends the lead out to 12, 19-7. Stearns on serve now for Calhoun, and that one sent just a little too strong over the back line. Yellow Jackets now leading 20-7. Burwell will check in to replace Tolley. That's Leah Tolley. Anna Tolley now on serve for the Yellow Jackets. Stearns over to Mitchell. Burwell is going to smack that one across, and that one almost went in the net above and behind that back line. A little too much steam on that kill opportunity. Yellow Jackets leading 20-8. Wilson on serve, sent across by Kelly, touched by Rogers. Great save across. Who was that? That was Stearns diving after it, staying alive. Harlan's going to try to send it across a second time, and Calhoun County equal to the task. What a defensive effort by Stearns twice. And that will give Calhoun County the point. Serve for Wilson. Good, strong serve. Mitchell unable to dig it. Good effort, though, by Lexi. But the ace by Wilson giving the Red Devils a little bit of momentum here in this second set. Service to the front line. Kelly up front to Harlan, who sends it back line. That one bumped across. Rogers tries to kill it. Tolley bumps it across. Now Rogers, another opportunity. Saved across by Kelly. Back line, Mitchell touched across by Harlan. Miscommunication, and we've got ourselves a hit into the net. Wow. I got to give credit to both of these teams. In the last few points, both teams have really had to work defensively to keep the volleyball alive. Both teams have done it well. Point for Spencer. They lead 21-10 here in set two. 8th grader Casey Mace serving for the Yellow Jackets. Just 4 points away from the sweep. Mace lines it up, sends it high into the sky, and it just hits short of going over the net. Now Collins checking in for Caudill. She's checked in very important service opportunities in both matches so far. Collins serving it across over towards the line, and that one just misses. And back to the Yellow Jackets it goes, 22-11. And this is a good time to have Piper. Good time to have Joplin Harlan serving. McLean handles that strong serve. Mitchell two-hands it across, back line. Rogers sends it over. Tolley and Mitchell, a beautiful quick touch across. Found the hole between the front and back line, and that will be another point for the Yellow Jackets. Spencer Middle School 2 away now from sweeping the series, and that one is almost going to go at the back of the head of Burwell. Burwell had to turn around and say, what? 23-12, Yellow Jackets on top. Rogers serving. Back line to Whiting. Collins sets it front line. Meyer sends it across. Whiting up to Mitchell. She'll set it over. Burwell with a strong kill. Great assist by Lexi Mitchell, and Ava Burwell rips it straight down the line for the point. Set point, match point opportunity here for Burwell. Serves it across, Collins. Backline, Rogers saves it. It's got to go across, and it will not. Great effort by the Red Devils, but in the end, on 8th grade parent night for the Yellow Jackets, they will win the first match that they play tonight in straight sets, 25-13, 25-12. Yellow Jackets win it over Calhoun County as the Red Devils go 1-1 on the evening. Their night is finished, and we will take a break for a little bit. We'll get set up for the third and final match here tonight from Spencer Middle School, in-county matchup featuring the Yellow Jackets of Spencer Middle School and the Panthers of Gary Middle School. We'll take a break. Be back after this.